Hello. Tashi Delek, everybody, how are you? Can you hear me? Let's see if the settings are good. Okay, I think so. Okay, can you hear me? Okay. Maybe 추진하시. 추진하.
Tashi Delek.
Oh no.
Okay, let's start. 추김치나. Tsering. Then you have battery charger na tha. Battery charger. Ani di. Then susha. Just pan susha. Amplify the plug-in and switch the on there. Okay, so sit in a nice relaxed posture and then expel the stale breath. Breathe in light. That. Then cultivate your mind. In your mind, love and faith, devotion, and bodhicitta. And then say, in order to bring all motherly sentient beings, whose number fill the vastness of space, in order to bring them to the state of perfect and complete Buddhahood, I will engage in the meditation and recitation of Chenrezik. Sangye Chedang Soke Chonam La Jan Chu Bardo Dani Chasun Chi Dagi Gomde Gibe Senam Kendo La Pincher Sange Do Parasho. In the Buddha, Dharma, and the Noble Sangha, I take refuge until Buddhahood. Through the merit of meditation and recitation, may I accomplish Buddhahood to benefit sentient beings. In the Buddha, Dharma, and the Noble Sangha, I take refuge until Buddhahood. Through the merit of meditation and recitation, may I accomplish Buddhahood to benefit sentient beings. Semchen Tomchen Dewa Dan Deve Judan Dembara Juru Che Dunga Dan Dunga Ge Judan Drewara Juru Che Dunga Meben Dewa Dan Midrewara Juru Che Nere Chadan Dan Dralwe Tanyom Tseme Pala Nebara Juru Che. May all sentient beings have happiness and the cause of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the cause of suffering. May they never part from happiness that is devoid of suffering. May they rest in boundless equanimity, free from the partiality of desire and hatred to near and far. May all sentient beings have happiness and the cause of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the cause of suffering. May they never part from happiness that is devoid of suffering. May they rest in boundless equanimity, free from the partiality of desire and hate to near and far. And second Pujana, second comment. So here practice Tonglen, taking the suffering of all sentient beings into you and dissolving into great bodhicitta, great emptiness, then giving all your happiness, love, and joy to all sentient beings. Then finally dissolve all notion or concepts of bodhicitta, bodhisattva, and sentient beings who are the object of great compassion, all into great emptiness, and rest in emptiness for as long as you can. Then when you rise from great emptiness, then you can generate a visualization of the deity. Page 3. Da sung kan chan sen jingi che sui pe kar da we ting shi le pa Chenrezik Practice Zezum tuje chengezi chaje dambo tar jaraize oni shete be karainam darai dairin chengezi re amba be yose by me be Shani Doroje Kirjonshu Time Dawaraja Demba Chamni Kundu Moro Juru. Above the crown of all sentient beings is a white lotus with a moon seed, upon which is the free syllable that arises as the Supreme Noble Chenrezik. He is luminously white and radiating out five color lights. He is handsome, smiling, and gazing with eyes of great compassion. He has four arms, the two upper hands are joined in prayer gesture, while the two lower hands hold a crystal mala and a white lotus. He is adorned in silk and jewels and wearing a deer skin on his shoulder. His head is adorned with Buddha Amitabha on the crown. He is seated with two legs in Dorje Kiltung and resting his back on a stainless moon. He becomes the essence of the embodiment of all refuges. Jo Kenge Mage Kundo Kar Zo Sange Ge Ulagen Tuje Chinge Dola Zi Chenre Zila Chatse Jo Kenge Mage Kundo Kar Zo Sange Ge Ulagen Tuje Chinge Dola Zi Chenre Zila Chatse Jo Kenge Mage Kundo Kar Zo Sange Ge Ulagen Tuje Chinge Dola Zi Chenre Zilai Chatse Lo. O Protector, you are unseen by any fault. Your body is white in color. Your head is adorned with the perfect Buddha. You look unto beings with eyes of great compassion. I pay homage to you, Chenrezik. O Protector, you are unseen by any fault. Your body is white in color. Your head is adorned with the perfect Buddha. You look unto beings with eyes of great compassion. I pay homage to you, Chenrezik. O Protector, you are unseen by any fault. Your body is white in color. Your head is adorned with the perfect Buddha. You look unto beings with eyes of great compassion. I pay homage to you, Chenrezik. Amban Chenrezik Wandan Choju Du Sun Shumbaye Gewa Seche Tamche La Kune Dangwe Chaze Lo Neto Dupe Marme Drishe Zermo Laso Ngijuru Yike Trine Be Pampe Tsoke Sheso Se Tomai Mene Date Paramige Chodan Sameng Simni Nemo Wanjuru Be Dikpa Tamche Shamparagi Ninte Range Janchu Se Soso Kyo Laso Be Disum Gewa Chisai Be Senam Lani Daye Semje Namge Sambada Loye Jedra Jedawar Chechon Tunmon Tepa Chege Korlo Kodus Korwa Jese Mandon Baranyange Meda Tuje Dunga Jansu Jinwanum Semje Namla Ziksu Se Dagi Senam Chesab Tamje Janju Juju Ne Ringpo Mento Doa Ye Dembe Kaldo Da Juru Che Back to page 5. To the noble Chenrezik and to the 10 directions and 3 times, Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, I pay homage with utmost respect. Flowers, incense, lamps, and perfumes, food, drinks, music, and so forth, I offer these in actuality and manifest it through my mind. Please accept these assemblies of noble ones. From timeless beginning until now, all the 10 non-virtues and the 5 inexpiable actions, and my mind under the influence of afflictive emotions, I confess all of the negativities that I have committed. On the Shravakas, Pratyeka Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, and individual beings and others' virtues that they have accumulated and will accumulate in the 3 times, and in the merit they have gained, I rejoice. According to the wishes of sentient beings, befitting the various capabilities of their intellect, on the vehicles of the greater, smaller, and common, I request you to turn the wheel of Dharma. Until cyclic existence is completely emptied, do not enter into nirvana, but with great compassion for those drowning in the ocean of suffering, I request you to look upon sentient beings. Whatever virtue I have accumulated, may it become a cause for Buddhahood. Without delaying further for all sentient beings, may I become the glorious one of the liberators. So Namah Chenrezik Sevadev Idam Chenrezik Sevadev Hajo Chenrezik Sevadev Jamge Chenrezik Sevadev Jamge Chenrezik Tuje Zishe Gewai Tuje Chen Tame Korvara Tome Chamjur Chinze Me Dunga Nyongwe Doala Gamboy Kele Charge Mache Soy Namke Sangye Tobar Jingelo. I pray to you, Lama Chenrezik. I pray to you, Idam Chenrezik. I pray to you, Supreme Noble Chenrezik. I pray to you, Lord of Refuge Chenrezik. I pray to you, Lord of Loving Kindness Chenrezik. O victorious, great, compassionate one, hold us with great compassion. Wandering countless lifetimes in endless cyclic existence, sentient beings have experienced unbearable suffering. They have no other refuge beside you, O Protector. Bless them to achieve omniscient Buddhahood. I pray to you, Lama Chenrezik. I pray to you, Idam Chenrezik. I pray to you, Supreme Noble Chenrezik. I pray to you, Lord of Refuge Chenrezik. I pray to you, Lord of Loving Kindness Chenrezik. O victorious, great, compassionate one, hold us with great compassion. Wandering countless lifetimes in endless cyclic existence, sentient beings have experienced unbearable suffering. They have no other refuge beside you, O Protector. Bless them to achieve omniscient Buddhahood. Tomen dune lenge sabe tu shedawange nye warai ke jurute tsadandunga nyongwe semchen 날 가져게게 정들게 와쇼. Through the accumulation of negative karma from beginningless time, the force of anger gives birth in the hell realm. May all sentient beings who are experiencing the torment of heat and cold be born in your presence, Supreme Deity. Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 Tome dune lenge sabe tu sene wange idaenge surge che koindunga nyowe semjen nai shinchoboda lairuke warasho. Through the accumulation of negative karma from beginningless time, the force of greed gives birth in the hungry ghost realm. May all sentient beings who are experiencing the torment of hunger and thirst be born in the supreme pure realm, Patala. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Through the accumulation of negative karma from beginningless time, the force of ignorance and stupidity gives birth in the animal realm. May all sentient beings who are experiencing the torment of ignorance and stupidity be born in your presence, O Lord Protector. Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 Tome dene lenge sabe Tüde çavange miyene soke Drapondunga nyoe semchen Nahande wajenge Jingdoike warasho. Through the accumulation of negative karma from beginningless time, the force of desire gives birth in the human realm. May all sentient beings who are experiencing the torment of constant toil and poverty be born in their watch and pure realm. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani accumulation of negative karma from beginningless time. The force of desire gives birth in the human realm. The force of jealousy gives birth in the demigod realm. May all sentient beings who are experiencing the torment of fighting and quarreling be born in Patala pure realm. Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 Om Tomendune lenge sabe tengage wange laye nesuge podonga nyoe semchen nam padalaye jingdo kewarasho. Through the accumulation of negative karma from beginningless time, the force of pride gives birth in the God realm. May all sentient beings who are experiencing the torment of death and downfall be born in Patala Puram. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Dani Kejin Kewa Tamje Du Chenrezik Zeban Sumba Mada Jinge Donam Drowa Dan Suncho Yekdo Chojuro Gemba Pancho Inkela Sewan Tabe Tun Dagi Duljara Jurbe Drowa Lede Lule Gewe Lela Zen Drowe Dendo Chedan Dembara Sho. Through all of my lifetimes, may I, with the conduct similar to that of Chenrezik, liberate all beings from the impure realms. May the supreme speech of the 6 syllables spread in the 10 directions, by the power of fervent supplication to you, Supreme Noble One. May all beings who become the individuals to be tamed, understand cause and effect and exert in virtue, and may they be endowed with the sacred dharma for benefiting beings. Dendara Zeche Zendai Be Pambe Kule Wizarete Madai Lenan Truche Chinne Dewai Chinge Shin Nangchu Kedo Ringas Chenrezik Wan Koson To Nandra Rikton Yereme Juru. From praying like this one pointedly, light radiates out from the Noble One's body, purifying impure karmic appearance and deluded concepts. The outer world becomes Devach and pure realm. The body, speech, and mind of beings within that pure realm become the wisdom body, speech, and mind of Chenrezik. All sight, sound, and awareness become inseparable from emptiness. Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 Dajen le nam pambe kuranda yige drupe Jendo yeshe Chenpo long. I and others who appear in form is the wisdom body of the Noble One. All reverberations of sounds are the melodies of the 6 syllables. All recollections and thoughts are the vast expanse of the supreme primordial wisdom. Gyawali nirdunda Chenrezik Drova Chechamane Deye Salagum Parasho. Through this merit may I quickly accomplish the powerful Chenrezik, without leaving a single sentient being behind. May they be placed into the state of Chenrezik. Den darangom dengi besenamki Dain 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 dun toin dro waikun Me chan lun den boro wai juro mai ta De wai chen du zu ten ke warai sho Ke mai tai tu sai chu ran de ne Tun be cho chu jin den je barai sho. Through the virtue of performance of the meditation and recitation in this way, may I and all beings who are connected with me, as soon as this impure body is left behind, may we be born miraculously in their Vachin. Having taken the birth there and traversing the 10 bhumis, may our emanations spread in the 10 directions and perform the benefit of others. Then the next part, Chenrezik Practice, page 21. Visualize all sentient beings together with us, with one body, with one speech, with one mind, taking refuge in the Lama Chenrezik and reciting Om Mani Padme Hum mantra. Manam Khanda Nyambe Simchen Tamje Namai Sangye Rimboy Chelai Chapsun Cheho Manam Khanda Nyambe Simchen Tamje Sangye Chelai Gede Namlai Chapsun Cheho Manam Khanda Nyambe Simchen Tamje Lama Yedam Khandra Solai Chapsun Cheho Manam Khanda Nyambe Simchen Tamje Rang Sim Tong Se Cheke Kulai Chapsun Cheho. All motherly sentient beings equal to space take refuge in the Lama, the precious Buddha. All motherly sentient beings equal to space take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma and the Sanghas. All motherly sentient beings equal to space take refuge in the hosts of Lamas, Hidams and Dakinis. All motherly sentient beings equal to space take refuge in one's emptiness and luminous mind, Dharmakaya. All motherly sentient beings equal to space take refuge in the Lama, the precious Buddha. All motherly sentient beings equal to space take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma and the Sanghas. All motherly sentient beings equal to space take refuge in the hosts of Lamas, Hidams and Dakinis. All motherly sentient beings equal to space take refuge in one's emptiness and luminous mind, Dharmakaya. Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Om mani peme hum 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 mani mani peme hum 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 mani peme hum. Page 23, the aspirational prayers. Dendan lumburu kinle jumbai ye dendai nedai jumbai tsewai so simche yime dewe nenam kun jiten kamsu jumwarai majuruji jidarai shime tribe sejai jin keche chelai lusem derjebe Soto neke dunga jine pai jiten kamsu jungwarai majuruji Chindai shinje kanai tsuban tarai neke mingtam tebe tajebe Niche bada tabe rimsoike Nujen kulai nebarai majuruji Nebengere tongrai gejundai Loboro yedo sumjai rujundai Shejai tsaje nelai sombaye Lujen kulai tewa majuruji Lusem dewa malu tojebe Jonje tobe dunge jineba Malu jejen dando dembai dan Terene me deke dembarashu Lamai kenjo sumge toje dan Kandro chechon sume netu dan Lede loa membe dendoke Ngoe melam tapse barashu. Back to page 23 in English. A reason from the karma and adventitious conditions, the demonic attack, diseases, and harm from spirits, and so forth. All of the illnesses that discomfort the minds of sentient beings, may they never rise in the realm of this world. Like the animals herded by a butcher to the slaughterhouse, in an instant their bodies and minds will be separated. Likewise, however many suffering there might be of illness that take lives away, may they never rise in the realm of this world. Like those who have fallen in the mouth of the Shinje, the Lord of Death, those who are terrified merely by the name of illness, The plagues that torment for a day or constantly, may they never harm any sentient being. May the 80,000 types of harmful spirits, the 360 adventitious negative forces, and the 404 types of diseases not harm any sentient being at all. That which robs of the happiness and comfort of the body and mind, whatever kind of suffering of the imbalances of the four elements, may they be pacified, and may beings have luster and power. May they live long, have peace and happiness, and be free from illness. By the great compassion of the three rare precious jewel lamas, by the blessings and power of the Dakinis, Dharmapalas, and protectors, and by the power of the truth of the unfailing cause and result, may all measures of dedications and aspirations that are wished here be accomplished. Okay, then the further dedication. Anime about dedication. Anime. That's not the one. Anime dedication. Okay. Through this merit may I attain all-knowing omniscience, and may all enemies of defilements be vanquished. May all sentient beings founded by the heavenly waves of birth, sickness, be liberated from the ocean of sickness. Just as the heroic Manjushri realized the sun of the truth, I will train in the exiles of all of the conquerors of the three times in whichever way this supremely faced dedication. I too will perfectly dedicate all of my rules. May the supreme precious Bodhisattva arise in whom it has not been. Where it has arisen, may not be broken. May it prosper more and ever. Okay, thank you very much. That's the way to practice Chenrezik. You got the essence of Dharma. Okay. Okay, everybody, stay well. Keep on practicing and send your love and prayers to everybody. There are many, many beings who need your love and prayers. Those who are well off, they are kind of okay during this time, but there are many, many who are miserable and who are sad and lonely and afraid and terrified. You send your love and prayers to them, manifesting as a wish-fulfilling jewel. Those who need money, it will appear to them as money. Those who wish for home and shelter, it will appear to them as home and shelter. Those who want medicine, it will appear to them as medicine. Those who want friends and families, it will appear to them as friends and families. Those who want teachers and guide and so forth, it will appear to them as guides. So, like a wish-fulfilling jewel, whatever they wish for, you send them this love. This will appear to them as the wish-fulfilling jewel. Okay, keep on practicing and stay well. Tashi Delek, lasso.
Good night.
Good night. Bye-bye. Idol ya, idol.